Testing, testing. I just want to see if everything is working. All right, we're working, baby. Baby, listen. So some people have been asking, Elaine, what are we talking about? What? I don't know this show. Like, I see y'all in the comments. It's not about any specific show. We can get into it if you want to get into it, but guys, this is a celebration. This is a celebration because the black people are just killing it, okay? And I would be remiss if I didn't comment on the black people killing it. I had to. From Drag Race to The Circle to Big Brother to The Challenge. Come on. I mean, wow. Thank you. Thank you for noticing my face. Baby, it's a celebration. We are going to crack open some wine, all right? Like, listen, we need to give our black people some props, okay? We have been asking for representation. We have been asking, for diversity. And not only did they deliver, we showed out. We said the black people are here and we are not going to embarrass ourselves. Okay? Yes. Yes. What is going on? What is up, everybody? Thank you. Thank you. Listen, it's a celebration. Okay, your girl had to put on some makeup. I had to put on some makeup. Oh, man. Baby, I wish I had sangria, but I don't. I had some cheap Jacob's Creek because I can't open anything with a cork because my hand is still trash. Is it going slow? I can't tell. Is it going slow? Are we good? Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to celebrate black people. Okay. So I'm going to start with back in Big Brother, the worst Big Brother US season of all time. Out of it came, hey everybody, hey, I see all y'all. I see Zana, I see Fedora, I see Miss Bell Gospel, everybody, Rewol's in here, everybody. Back from Big Brother US trash, we got Davon who won America's Favorite Player, which is great. Then we had Love Island, and even though we took a little casualty with Caleb, there was Justine who won for the black women out there. Then we have The Circle UK. I know not a lot of people watch that, but the celebrity version, it was Lady Leisure who won, who's a black woman rapper, mind you. Then The Circle, the regular version, again, if you have not seen it, child, it's not even a spoiler at this point. Like, that was last week, okay? A black woman won that as well while playing a black man. Okay, period. And then I don't watch Drag Race, but a black person won Drag Race as well. So we got to give props over there. And then the challenge, it was a black woman who won the show. I mean, guys, I love us. We're doing so great. I'm just so excited. Oh my goodness. Girl, how old do you think I am? Yes, I'm old enough to drink. I've been old enough to drink for a while. Anyone ready for UK Love Island? Listen, summer, rain, I am so excited. I'm mainly excited because I think this is going to be the year where we're really going to get what we're looking for. So we're really going to get the diversity. We're really going to get, more people in there. They tried last year. They had more black people than I've seen in general, and they had Nas and Nas, which it's been hard to see somebody who was identifiably Middle Eastern, so that was really cool. So yeah, the diversity, the color, we're gonna see it. This is gonna be the time. Sherry P, you are behind. You need to get on it, okay? Personally, I prefer UK, but it is what it is. That's why they don't want us on their TV shows in the first place. We be winning. And I love to see it. I love to see them have egg on their face because when it's time for black people to shine, we pull up for one each other. That's one another. That's number one. Number two, we break the barriers of, oh, black people are just ratchet, black people are just, ghetto, they're this and that and the third. No, we come and we show out and we take the title. And how do you feel now? How do you feel now? Do you know what I mean? Oh man, give it a try. The circle is good, man. Circle is good. But yeah, y'all, I just came to celebrate. Like, that's it. Just came to, give our people the props they deserve. I also don't think this is being talked about enough. Oh no, my laptop is already on its way out, child. It's a black thing, man. And I love that it's been a lot of black women on top of that. Amber B, Delisa, Davon, Lady Leisha, like Justine. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Yeah, I had nothing in particular to talk about, but that was it. That was it. I just came to say I'm happy. That's all. That's all. And I wanted to do my makeup for a reason because I haven't been able to do my makeup in over a month. So, in over 2 months at this point. Ooh. And Love is Blind. Yes. Oh my gosh. I forgot about Love is Blind. We on and popping. They can't stop us from shining. They can't stop us from shining. They can't. They can't. If they thought they could, they were mistaken. They were mistaken. Damn, I look good. I'm looking in this camera like, ooh, she cute. Who's they? Ooh. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you. Ooh, so what y'all want to talk about today? We could talk about all things black excellence, because lately Portia been up in these streets embarrassing everybody. So we're not even going to talk about her. We're going to talk about the good. What's the good things that the black people been doing? It's nice to see black people being positively represented on TV since, on TV, nice to see a reflection of me. 100%. That's really what it is. It's like, for the longest time, yeah, there was Love and Hip Hop, which was really focused on the music scene and stuff like that, but it was making black people look ratchet. And I was like, it's not every time that we want to fight. It's not every time that, black women are pit against each other. Sometimes we celebrate each other. Sometimes, we win. Actually, more than sometimes. And it was just irritating that that was the representation of black people across the board. Like, in movies, black people die first. Black person is the one who cheats. Black person is the one who kills somebody. Black person is arrested. Black person in jail. I'm tired. I'm tired of that narrative. Over it. Over it. Yes, I do watch Black Lady Sketch Show. Absolutely love it. Not everyday bad girls club, man. It does happen. It does. Let's be honest. But it's not every day, and it's very irritating. Very irritating. So, man, just to see black women just be authentic, and even though the odds were stacked against them, to still rise above. So I'm going to talk on like the challenge, like with Amber. Everybody kept calling her a layup. She's weak. She's a follower. She's just whatever, a throwaway person, basically. She went in 2 eliminations that were both arguably the most physically categorized eliminations. Though she went against people who were on the same level as her physically, they are physical competitions, you know what I mean? She won them both, and she went to win the season. Like a rookie who everybody was saying, oh, she's weak, she's da-da-da, she's da-da-da, she's da-da-da. Like, the fact that the final had all women of color. How often do you see that? Hi, Ramel. Hey, Alexis. Like, how often do you guys see that? You never seen Bad Girls Club? Honestly, save your breath. Save your breath. It's very ratchet. I watch the sketches on YouTube. Yeah, no, it's a good show. It's a good show. I feel like personally, it definitely gives SNL a run for their money. Not mainstream wise, obviously, because SNL's been here since day dot, but in terms of relevance, in terms of relatability, in terms of diversity in content, I feel like it's something different. It's something innovative. It's something that can really break mainstream. And the fact that it's Black women, that's amazing. That's amazing. Someone said they just watch a meme compilation. That's hilarious. Yeah, I touched on the challenge a little bit, Destiny. So if you have something specific that you want me to talk about, like, I can definitely talk about that. I feel the same. I'm rooting for everybody Black and they stay winning. And that's it. You ain't got to do nothing. Listen, when Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody Black, I felt that in my spirit. Okay? I don't care what realm you are in. I don't care if you're in golf. I don't care if you're lacrosse. I don't care if you're a ballerina. I don't care if you're an actress. Listen, when you see great representation of Black people, you could be a garbage man. And I'm like, yes, garbage man, you go. You do your thing. What are you guys saying in here? It's just nice to have stuff for us, solely us. Yes, Alexis. And that's why I love Ready to Love, because it's like, don't just leave that to us. Let that just be our thing, okay? I'm here for the beautiful people on this live. Oh, Elijah, you're so sweet. We don't deserve you. We don't deserve you. Destiny, what did you want to talk about? I'm ready to talk about anything. Oh, Big Brother Canada. I know a lot of people don't watch Big Brother, but I watch Big Brother and I love it. I'm still salty I didn't make it, but it's fine. This was the first time a Black man has won the show. This is the first time there's been 2 Black men in the finale. This is the first time they've had this many Black people in the house at one time. Like, it was just amazing to watch. It was amazing. With Love Island, I think Justine has been the first Black woman ever to win. Ever. And there's been how many seasons? You know what I mean? She did catch casualty, but we moved from that. Yeah, it's just nice. It's just so nice to see, man. So what did y'all want to talk about? I'm open to anything. I'm just here having what's supposed to be dinner, but it's just a sandwich. I've never seen Big Brother Quebec, mainly because it only airs in French. And I heard it's very racist. So, Am I excited for the end of Married at First Sight? Yes, just because it's ending. But baby, the fact that they're going to have us strung around for 3 more weeks, this week, next week for reunion part 1 and reunion part 2, when did this become a thing? When did we start having part 1 and part 2 reunions? Like, especially for a show that's already 2 hours long, what's the point? I don't understand. I don't get it. But I'm excited that it's over. I just want to see who makes it. I'm pretty confident that I know who's going to say yes and who's going to say no. But again, stranger things have happened. So, yeah. I can't believe I haven't seen it either. Oh, they're talking about Bad Girls Club, maybe. See, you have Simone from Drag Race on your title. How do you feel about his fashion? See, Elijah, I have to be honest. I included Simone for inclusion's sake. It's not a show that I watch. I don't watch Drag Race. I've never seen a single episode. But I wanted to make sure that that was highlighted as well. I initially had Davon in here too, even though she didn't actually like win the season. But I'm just trying to include as many Black people who've been winning, whether I watch it or not. I'm still rooting for them. I still support. That's it. How good at French am I? Not at all. My dad is fluent though, but yeah. I don't speak French at all. Exactly. It was racist. They victimized a white woman who verbally attacked a Black woman and they almost voted that Black woman out. I'm not surprised. at all. Yeah, they are dragging Married at First Sight out, and I think it's a capitalistic thing. Obviously, we know that the show has gained a lot of traction in the last couple years, so it's in their benefit to keep it going for as long as possible because there's um, companies who want their commercials to run while the show is running, and as long as we're tuning back in, they're making money. So I understand why they gotta drag it on this long, but I feel like especially because the show is 2 hours long, there's no reason why we should still be watching. You know what I mean? His fashion around black culture, especially towards black women, is amazing. That's dope. That's dope. I don't even watch RuPaul's Drag Race, but Simone's looks slay. I just watched the runways on YouTube. Yeah, people are vouching for Simone. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. What are some shows I would recommend? Ooh, what am I watching right now? Oh my goodness, it's a YouTube show, but I'm watching Blue Therapy. Man, oh man. Ooh, child. It makes me want to stay single. It makes me just want to live in the bliss of singleness till I die. These couples look ridiculous. And it's basically there's one couple who one of the girls was from Backchat London, if you ever watched Backchat, and then another couple, I don't know neither of them, but they're on the show too. And basically it's just couples talking to a therapist about the issues that they have, touching on social media, income, their social life, their work life, and all that stuff, and how it affects their personal relationship. Hot mess. Hot mess. Fedora, just search Blue Therapy. You will find it. You will find it. Oh, it's just craziness. But how much money do they really make if people just watch the reviews now? Everybody is turned off by the 2 hour long episodes. I mean, then you have the people who review like me who have to sit there and watch the 2 hours. So I don't know. I don't know. I just go ahead and make your money. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. But if you want to really retain us for the long haul, make it interesting. Make it captivating throughout those 2 hours. I don't need to sit here and watch a black woman be, you know, diminished by a black man. I don't need to sit here and watch a girl who's damn near alcoholic just waste the sanctity of marriage. Like, I don't need all of that. I don't need all of that. If you're going to give us 2 hours, make it jam packed, okay? Listen, no joke, I would love to see you on TV. I would listen. If I ever was to be on a TV show, it would have to be something intellectual. I can't see myself, okay? I can't see myself doing something that like I'm just there. You know what I mean? Like, no offense to anybody who's been on shows like, should I even mention them? Maybe not. But I need a show that includes strategy. So, like Big Brother, Survivor, The Circle, Amazing Race, stuff like that. Stuff where, I have to use my intellect. I have to use some kind of strategy, some kind of relationship bonding, critical thinking in order to win. Other shows where you're just kind of there and people just follow you around, I don't personally see the point. And even when I watch these shows myself, when it's done, I don't follow many people after the show because I don't understand what it is that I'm following. From Love Island, the only people that I follow was Justine, just because I love her, and DeAndre because I had him on the channel. You know what I mean? Like, I spoke with him, I have a rapport with him, so it makes sense. But everybody else, I'm just like, you were people who were on TV. Like, you're just kind of there. That doesn't really do anything for me. What do you guys think? Did I like the challenge season 36? I did. I did. The only thing that really pissed me off was just Fessy. I cannot stand a pompous, arrogant person. And this person has been on the show 2 times. You came from Big Brother. You didn't do anything spectacular on Big Brother. You know what I mean? And you're coming on this show, like the challenge, to where the whole point is to make it to the finals and potentially win. You have failed twice, and somehow you think that you're this big shot, you're this amazing person. No, shut up. There's this person who was a rookie who everybody called weak. She came and she swept the floor with everybody. So yeah, I liked it, but I could have done without him. I want to see you on Amazing Race Canada. See, here's the thing with being on Amazing Race. I don't know a single person who I'd be able to be on that show with. I think I would self-destruct. I would self-destruct. Like, if I was with any of my siblings, we would be at each other's throat by day 3. If I was with any of my close friends, I think we would discover different sides of each other that we didn't know existed, and we might end the show not on friendly terms. My cousin who's been on the show, I just feel like, no, I just feel like we wouldn't make it. We wouldn't make it. I obviously would be the star. Come on, like, it would be me. So, oh, you'll go with me? Boom. There we go. Period. That's hilarious. I would love to be on that show. Oh, if I could be on Survivor, you guys, that would be just Survivor or Big Brother. And now The Circle. It's a relatively new show to me. Those are the 3 shows I would, oh man, I would do anything to be on those. No, I lied. Big Brother, I won't do anything per se. But those other 2, Survivor, The Circle, I will do anything to be on those shows. Okay, if you were on any strategy game, what would you do? I would be friendly. I would be, so the thing about me is that a lot of people think that I can make friends very easily, and I think that I can too, but a lot of them aren't necessarily deep friendships. It's just I know how to navigate different kind of people. So when you need me to be ratchet, I can be ratchet. When you need me to be classy, I can be classy. If there's somebody who talks a lot, I can be a listener. Somebody who doesn't talk a lot, I can be someone who coerces speech out of them. Like, I'm someone who's adaptable in different environments. So I think in any kind of show, any strategy that I would ever go with would just be being everybody's friend. And not even on a whole like kiss ass situation, on a genuine like I will find some kind of relatability between you and I to where we form a real bond and you'd want to keep me around. Because let's be honest, physical threat, where? Who? Not your girl. Love interest, maybe. Maybe if I was looking like this. But no, my greatest strength would be forming bonds and relationships with people. But can we address the eyebrows, Chad? The way I struggled because I'm right-handed and my right hand is the one that I broke. My hand was like, what are you doing? What? I haven't been used in 2 months. What makes you think that I can do your eyebrows? So thank you for that. Alexis Marie said, I want to go on Survivor, just have to lose some weight, baby. Me too. If I wanted to be successful on Survivor, I would need to lose at least 50 pounds. Or I could be like Sandra, who was just very manipulative. Like, they believe she won twice on the same game strategy. Amazing. I would kill to be on that show. I wouldn't actually kill, but I would kill to be on that show. Oh my gosh. Your cousin's been on the show. Tell us more, please. No. My cousin, who's been on the channel. You're not sleeping with the snakes? I mean, well, Hi, Wanda. Thank you. I did the makeup just, I've been missing makeup a lot. If you're on my Instagram, you guys know I love makeup. So I've been deprived for like 2 months now. I missed something. Alexis Mary said, I would be a nice person too. We are the same, LOL. I am a chameleon as well. I'll give you what you give me, 100%. When people are like emotional, I know how to tap into that myself. When people are funny, I know how to tap into being funny. I know how to tap into being political, tap into being, sporty, though I'm not sporty. I can finesse. So yeah, I would do all of that. I would do all of that. You would want to do Fear Factor? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Elijah said I would punch someone in the face if I did Fear Factor. Period. That is not the one for me, child. I had a spider in my car, and I almost got into a car accident yesterday, 2 days ago, because of a spider, a singular Torontonian spider. There's no way I would survive on Fear Factor. It's not happening. It is not happening. If you could be on a game show, it would be... Oh, if I could be on a game show, it would be supermarket sweepstakes. I know my way around the market. Nope, not my skill set. I don't know what to do when people get emotional. If somebody comes to me crying, I'm just like, listen, I'm going to try to do it. I know how to cry on demand. So throughout this live, I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to do it. I'm going to just start crying, and whoever can pinpoint like, yo, she's doing it, you would dawn. But no, guys, I want to talk about the Black excellence that has been happening on television. Let's talk. Lexus Marie says, but I feel like Survivor, I would have to watch all the previous seasons to get a game plan and learn the way of the game. Not necessarily. I think a lot of people who come in fully knowing how the game normally is laid out are either super amazing because they're just that good, or shoot themselves in the foot because they're over calculating. So I wouldn't necessarily say that you need to be very knowledgeable in order to go on some of these shows, but just to be somebody who can see the landscape and adapt to what's going on is going to get you far. You know, obviously in shows like Love Island and these other shows, there's no strategy to it whatsoever. But on a show like Big Brother, you know, the main thing you need to do is form relationships. You don't actually have to be that competitive. If you look, there were seasons where Josh won. Absolute waste of space, no offense. That was very offensive. Andy won, not doing nothing at all. This season, Brayden almost, actually no, Brayden did a little bit, so I'm not even going to do him like that. But Tashawn, what did he do? His game was fully supported on relationships. So any show that you go on, don't think that you have to be completely knowledgeable. It doesn't matter. What would you do if someone insults you on a show? It depends what the insult is. If the insult has to do with like painting me to be somebody that I'm not, things might go up in flames. Just because I don't like when people defame my character. Let me say that, especially because I have worked very hard on changing the person that I used to be, who was very toxic and who was, you know, just not somebody who I'd be proud of being in today's world. And if you paint me back to, like, when I tell you guys I would have been a perfect fit for Bad Girls Club when I was 16, 17. Oh, listen, I wanted to be on Bad Girls Club so bad because that was me. That was me. So if anybody tried to defame my character, that's where I might, you know, pop off at the mouth. But anything else, I'm like, these people don't know me. Whatever. They can say what they want to say. They can say whatever the hell they want to say. I do not care. Alexis Marie said, I hate to say it, hope it sounds ridiculous. But everyone Black doesn't need our support. I mean, that's with everything. Like, there's, yeah. You're the only person not talking about Portia and because I feel like, first of all, I don't even watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, so I don't even have a foot to stand on when it comes to that show. But I just feel like, homegirl or not, you knew this woman and you came after her husband. That's wild. Like, we can all agree that's wild. There's no need to discuss. For what? And also, even if we discuss, she's made her bed and she's laying in it. So we are moving on. Literally, the worst thing you can call me is a liar. I won't mess with you ever again. Yeah, either call me a liar or try to make me okay. So a situation that I had in university that really pissed me off, not even because of the things that were said, but the emotions that I personally felt, was when somebody painted me in a bad light, and it took me to a place where I thought I was going to go back into a slum of depression. So I mean stuff like that. It doesn't have to be as explicit as calling me a liar, but just me undoing the work that I've been deliberate on doing. I would not be able to handle that. And you have the audacity to do it on national television? I cannot promise that I will act right. I cannot promise that I will act right. I can't. That's it. I can't. If someone says something about me, they better sing Take Me to the King. They better sing Take Me to the King, because I will end them with words or fists. LOL, but I'll still be nice. Elijah, you're killing me right now. You are killing me right now. I love the Black excellence on YouTube. Whatever you're looking, you can't find a beautiful, intelligent Black person. YouTube has already given opportunity to people of color. And that's why I love YouTube, because for a lot of people, we can't break the places that we're trying to break. So a lot of you guys know that I have a psychology degree. I haven't been able to use it in any capacity since graduating. And it's very frustrating, because it's like, you know, you go to school and they tell you go to school and you get a great job and, you know, everything will be honky-dory. No, that's an absolute lie. I have been out of school. I've been looking for work, and nothing in my field that I trained for, that I, spent years and bucket loads of money to achieve, I haven't been able to exercise. And although this has nothing to do with psychology whatsoever, the fact that YouTube has provided me with a platform to where, I can be authentically me, authentically Black, authentically Yolene, authentically Christian, authentically, a little bit ratchet, authentically whatever, and not be judged for, oh no, I get judgment, okay? Y'all might not see it because I delete comments and block people, but, for the most part, without judgment, and to be paid to do something that you love to do, without question, it's amazing. It's just amazing. Why can't you find a job? Just curious. Are there no job opportunities, or they just won't hire you specifically? I don't know. If I knew why I couldn't get a job, I probably would be able to get a job, because I'd know what the issue was. But since the growth on YouTube, I don't even care. I look at that degree. Where is it? Let me try to get it in the frame. Whatever. Somewhere over here. And I don't even care about it anymore. I'm just like, I worked for that. I did my time. I have a degree to fall back on if all else fails. But do I even need it? No. I've been more financially stable now being on YouTube. Praise God. Than I've ever been in my entire life. And I can't even say that that would be the case if I kept going in school, because before I can even make substantial amount of money, I need to, finish my master's and get a doctorate. Then, you know what I mean? I don't have time for that. I need money now. The way the world works is, as soon as you're out of university, you need to start making money. We don't have time to wait to get a PhD. Who's got time for that? Not I. So even though it has been a struggle to get a job, I'm not even bothered, because there's people like you guys who support me, who push my channel, who are like, good job, girl, keep going. And yeah, I'm talking about reality TV shows. Like, it's very, guilty pleasure stuff. It's not anything of deep substance or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is, it's something that I enjoy doing. And it's something that's been able to fund my living, something that's been able to get me out of the overdraft. You guys, when I tell you guys I lived in the overdraft, I lived in the overdraft. I have never seen my balance be like above zero until quarantine happened. It was insane. It was insane. So I'm forever grateful for you guys. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity that, YouTube has given Black people, especially Black people like me. All right. Ooh. What do you think made this huge change on your YouTube for you? In terms of it like growing, I think it was just, mm, I don't know. I would be lying if I gave you an answer, to be completely honest. I don't know what it was. I think it was just, when I did the makeup stuff, like the makeup stuff really pops off on Instagram, but I don't get to talk to people. I don't get to, really show my personality. And I think that YouTube, mainly because it is more long form content, people want to relate to the person that they're tuning in to listen to. So we're talking about TV shows, which is something that most people engage with anyways. And then I'm speaking on it on a level that's relatable, So some people don't even watch the shows that I'm talking about. Like, let's say Married at First Sight. A lot of people will say, I don't even watch. I just like the advice that you give. And so I've been able to showcase my, personality. I get to experiment with video editing and all this kind of stuff. And I think people have gravitated towards that. And that's what's been, turning the tide on going from 144 subscribers last September to now over 6K subscribers, which it might not mean a lot to a lot of people, but it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Alexis Marie said, why did you choose psychology? Because you actually like it, or job potential? Rich people have time to get PhDs. Rich people do have time to get PhDs, okay? But no, I chose psychology because I've always liked to understand the brain. I've wanted to understand how people function, the reasons why, I did certain things, how upbringing affects the way behaviors manifest in adulthood, all that kind of stuff. So that drew my interest. And in learning it, I actually was able to learn about my own depression and to be able to almost self therapize, let me say, myself. And I don't regret it. Even though I don't have a job in psychology anymore, I do not regret it whatsoever. But yeah, it was never for money, because if that was the case, I would have gone into it. Aw, Miss Bell. You guys really need to stop treating me like this, because I'll never leave you. I will never leave. Oh, you guys are too kind. Thank you. Where was I? I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm so distracted. Basically, if I wanted to make money, that's what I was saying, I would have just gone into a trade. People, like, I have a nephew who was in trades. He went to school for 2 years and he was making 3 times as much money as I was making, at a job that was paying me, I think that was the 17 an hour job. So like, it wasn't for money. It was just strictly for the interest in psychological principles and stuff like that. I feel you, Queen. I have a chemistry degree and haven't been able to find work in my field in many years. Child, it is, it's disgusting. It's honestly like, it's such a scam. Have you ever thought that you are therapy for some people on your channel? A friend actually gave me that revelation this week, because times when I'm like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to come and whatever, people will legit be like, no, I don't think you understand how much I need you today. And I'm like, me? Why me? And maybe it's some weird, circle of life way of like, maybe you couldn't work in psychology, the field, but your psychological principles that you learned in school can now be beneficial in the way that you interact in your day-to-day life, and your YouTube passion and your socialization. I don't know, just, it's crazy. So yeah, it recently has crossed my mind, and I love that you pointed that out, because I'm starting to process that more, because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to come on here because I'm feeling away, or somebody in the comments pissed me off, so I don't feel like it. But it's like, it's not even about me anymore. You guys are honestly like my community. Some of you guys really feel like real friends. Like, if you think about it, I'm here in my room by myself talking to a camera. Yes, there are people watching me, but I am speaking to a camera. If someone was to walk beside me, I would look insane. But that's how much you guys have now meant to me, because you guys are like my family now. So when you talk about, have you thought that you're someone's therapy? No, not prior to, the last few days. And I'm going to be more deliberate on thinking about that and thinking to be intentional about the things that I say on this channel, the things that I do. And that's why I've been doing self-care Sundays, because I want people to have somebody that they relate to. I want them to feel free to talk about things like when I talk about my molestation, or when I talk about, my weight gain, or when I talk about beauty standards and how I feel like I don't fit in. Like, those are things that I'm dealing with, but those are things that people in the comments are always like, yo, thank you so much for talking about this, because I didn't know how to say the things that I've been feeling, and you've just said it. And I feel seen and I feel heard. So yeah, I'm going to be way more intentional about doing that kind of stuff, because representation matters, whether it's on TV, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's in your job, whether it's in your church, wherever you go, representation matters. So I will always be a Black woman championing Black excellence in any field. Oh, y'all got me going. I need to stop. Thank you, Queen of the South. Your girl does a little bit of makeup here and there. Sometimes she gets paid to do it. Yeah, I personally have been subscribed to your channel for a while. I just learned how to live chat watching on my TV and texting on my phone. You guys are life. I look forward to seeing everyone. Yeah, I look forward to hanging with you guys too. Yeah, a lot of y'all see in a couple places and we always say hi. I love that for us. And I love that you guys have formed a community within yourselves. Hi, Ogechi. Because like in the whole Ready to Love situation where I was late, y'all were sitting around just talking to each other. And I'm like, I love this. This is just great. And even though we didn't like actually watch the episode together, oh, my cup is empty. You know what that means. All right. Even though we didn't do what you guys came to do, you guys were still like, no, we here. So what's up, sis? And I had to be like, okay, what's up? What are we doing? Y'all always be cutting up, man. And it's hilarious. I love it. Apparently my voice is soothing. I don't hear it. I don't understand it. Sometimes I feel like my voice is very irritating. So thanks. Also, this is another blessing that has come from you guys. I've been able to purchase a new mic. It was very expensive, but it was needed in order to, boost the production. I'm only able to make money because of you guys. So I'm going to try to slowly but surely increase the quality of what I do here on this channel. So I purchased a new mic, which means I can get back to doing music. Some people don't know that I do music. I am a singer, though I am very insecure about my voice. I'm able to do all of that because of you guys. So yeah, it's just, y'all make me happy. At any point, if you guys have a topic, I will talk about it. Don't let me go rambling about nothing. I really liked the season of The Circle. Yes, Ogechi, I agree. I loved it. It was great. I love that it wasn't this whole like kumbaya family. Like there was an essence of it, but the last US season, the reason why I was upset was because, okay, come on, it's a game. It's a game. Most likely you're talking to somebody who's lying to you. Stop with this kumbaya mess. Come on. I'm not talking about Portia, sorry. I'm not talking about Portia. Not you taking early bath so you don't miss it. I'm dead. Sahara says you need a makeup tutorial. Guys, I do the same makeup all the time. There are videos on this channel. There are videos on my Instagram. I don't know how I can repeat this face Again. Savannah was messy. Okay, let's talk about Savannah and Terralisha. Low key, I was upset because you come for a black girl, you come for me. And did Terralisha kind of deserve it a little bit? Yes, she did. She didn't need to, make Savannah seem like she was the reason why. Was it Bryant who had left? I feel like that wasn't cool. But for Savannah to turn the black girl, I was like, oh, you want to fight. Oh, you want to fight. Okay. And another thing that I noticed, no offense to Courtney because I love him. He played a great game. But y'all realize how he turned on every black girl. If he knew Trevor was a woman, I'm sure he would have turned on Trevor too. I was just like, Courtney, come on. What's going on? I don't understand. David can kick rocks, but yes, to Liz and you Lane. What are you talking about? When did Liz? Wait, when did we get to David? You, David, and Liz need to make an album. That's what Alexis Marie said. No. One thing I will not do, and it's not even because I'm trying to run away from Christianity, but I will never make gospel no, let me not say never because you never know. But it is not my intention to make gospel music. No, thank you. So, no. Did you think Trevor was going to win? I was personally surprised. See, I would have been I would have been more surprised if everybody was voting intentionally. But because everybody was voting based off of strategy, I knew there was going to be something out of whack. I still thought Chloe had the best chance, even with the strategic aspect of the voting. But Trevor winning was like, what? I love that for her. I love that for Delisa, but I didn't see that coming at all. Listen, Neff. Okay, Courtney. I was like, Courtney, why you coming for all the blacks? What's going on? What's going on, sir? What do we do to y'all? What do we do? But Chloe is just a sweetheart and she wears her heart on her sleeve. And I think like that's what made her so popular. The fact that Chloe wasn't here to play a game. Chloe genuinely believed that everybody was who they were. And she was just her. And that's what got her to where she was. And then you have, unfortunately, somebody like Kat, Terralisha, Savannah, other people who were really like trying to be in game mode prematurely. And that's what sent them home. Chloe was playing the best game and didn't even realize she was playing a game. She didn't even realize she was playing a game at all. Did you think Trevor was going to... Oh, I answered that. Oh, Wanda, to hear my singing voice, child, you might have to just go back to old videos because I'm working on becoming more confident with my singing voice. Plus, it's hard to like make music in this apartment because I don't live by myself and I live in Toronto. There's so much noise outside. But yeah, maybe my feel good Fridays will come back. And now that I have a better mic and now that I'm trying to work on my self-confidence, I will sound better. I will put something better. I saw the video you shared on your community tab and that Savannah was void of emotions. Her non-apology was basura. I'm dead. Yeah, I was like, Savannah, you have to be able to accept the fact that you played your girl. You just called Terralisha your girl. And now you're throwing her under the bus when all she did was say it sucked to see that person go. Granted, was Terralisha's intention to throw shade? Yes, it was, but it wasn't explicit to the point where, she was actively attacking you in the group. So when I think like who threw the first punch, I would say Savannah did. And even the way that she handled it after the show, I was just like, I don't like this girl. And Peep too, she and Courtney are like the best of friends. And I'm like, makes sense. And it's so sad because I love him. I love him, but his choices in the game, oh. Um, Someone said a Trevor winning made sense. I like Delisa and Chloe, same. I like them too. Trevor was the only one that didn't get messy with anyone and played the game and kept it cool. And I thought that was interesting because sometimes it's hard for catfish to play an authentic game because they're constantly battling between do I present as myself, or do I try to fit to this persona? And the fact that she was still, and I think it helps that she's married to the person that she played. So one way or another, she really was playing herself because that is her other half. You know what I mean? I love how she played. She played a great game. Chloe played one of the best games without even knowing it. True. Put on the Ready to Love theme song. She will sing it. I hate that you know me. I really hate that you know me because I will sing it every time. It gets me every time. River was cool. Didn't want him to win. Yeah. River. I liked the concept of River, the character, not necessarily Lee himself. So yeah, I liked keeping River around, but I'm glad he didn't win. And everybody apparently like loves Lee past the show. Like he's the only one who's really in contact with everybody. So I love that for him. That's cool. That's dope. Nah, Courtney is an opportunist. Dang. You think so? You think so? Damn. Those are your words, not mine. Yeah, you've been here. You know me. You know me for real. Oh, but yeah, I loved it, man. I just love when black people win. Lady Leisure, same thing happened. She played as Big Nasty, who's also a rapper. And people voted strategically, and that's why she won. She wouldn't have won if people voted with like who they liked the most. She won solely off the strength that people were trying to make sure they had a better chance of winning and inadvertently gave somebody else the best chance of winning. So, yeah. I think Emily played a good game too, but the mannequin makeup challenge really messed his game. And here's my thing. When you come on the show and you're playing a catfish, if you're going to really try to sell a catfish, especially one who's a different gender, you got to know your stuff. You cannot tell me a makeup challenge, or makeup application wasn't something that you let get over your head. He even brought makeup to the show. Why not play around with the makeup in the mirror and try? Like, I know you can't actually anticipate a makeup challenge, but something where, arts and crafts would have been included. I feel like that's where people would have called you out. And there's always something with an artistic component that happens on the show. Always. So I was really sad for him. I was like, dang, you were doing so well. And that makeup came out blotchy, and they knew you were not a 21-year-old college girl. They knew. They knew. I felt so bad for him. I felt so bad. You've got to come prepared. Emily knew he messed up, man. I felt so bad because his placement was great with everybody besides Courtney, basically. Because even though Courtney tried to throw mud on Emily's name with Kat and Mitch, it didn't work. It didn't work. They still were like, oh, we kind of like her still. Her, him, whatever. When Emily listed as top makeup brands, child, we never heard of that makeup before, okay? But no, guys, if you don't watch The Circle, I don't understand why you don't. Like, it has everything you love. It has drama, it has gossip, it has sob stories, it has, catfishing, basically social media. There's strategy, there's challenges, there's a money prize. Like, get into it. I don't know how else to tell you to, I mean, get into it. It's on Netflix, Miss Bell. You can watch it on Netflix. Trevor saved her game with the basketball. Yo, I was even looking at that like, okay, I know Michael Jordan. I know Scottie Pippen. Who is this other person? Yo, who is that? What was it? Child, I'm not even gonna guess who that was. I would have failed. And this is why I could never play at catfish. I could never play at catfish because I can't keep track of my lies, and I also can't keep track of like notes. So if I'm trying to play a guy and a younger guy at that, where I'm supposed to know these things, no, it's above me. I can't. Dennis Rodman. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But I was scared of saying his name and being wrong. Can I explain the concept of the circle? Sure. So the concept of the circle is that I think it's 8 people who start off the show, and you can either choose to play yourself or choose to play as a catfish. Everybody lives in a apartment building, and you're in your own suite. Nobody comes in your apartment, nobody comes out of your apartment unless you're eliminated and somebody chooses to come see you. Basically, the point is you connect with these people over a digital chat situation. So just like this, just like how you guys are in the chat right now, you guys can't actually see each other. All you see is an icon of the person's face and you guys are communicating, right? So it's the same thing. It's voice activated and you say circle chat, blah, 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 blah. And then that goes into the circle and whoever's on the receiving end reads your message, and that's how you guys form connections. There are different games in the week to kind of get to know people better or kind of weed out who could possibly be a catfish. When somebody is eliminated, even before the elimination, the goal is to be an influencer. So you want people to rank you high so that you have the authority to vote somebody out of the show or gain an advantage for your own personal game. When someone's voted off the show, their identity is exposed to the house unless there's a twist. So that's the show. You can play. Nobody sees each other. All you see, guys, literally, if you look at the live chat right now, that's like the circle. That's what you would see in the circle. You would see an icon and words. That's it. You never see other people. You never see production or anything like that. Like, that's it. That's it. You guys are basically in the circle right now. If I had a money prize right now, you guys would be playing the circle. So yeah, I think it's so cool because you don't get facial expressions to read off of. You don't get voice inflections to kind of see like what somebody meant to say, or did they mean to be rude, or am I just reading into this? Like, did I come off nice? Do they believe me? You never know. You never know until you watch the season back and you're like, oh, damn, they were playing me the whole time. You just don't know. And that's why I love the circle. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, see, you think you would be good on that show? That's great. That's great. Y'all be up in here making friends and all this stuff. So y'all would all be good at the circle. Y'all are basically in the circle right now. Like you said, good thing she was playing her husband. Yeah, 100%. It was so easy for her to play Trevor because she knows Trevor. And the daughter that was Trevor's daughter is her daughter. So I think that was a great strategy. Unlike the first US season where the woman played her son, it's kind of hard to know the ins and out of your son and the lingo he would use and the kind of women he would talk to, different stuff like that. So I think that's what made her game hard to play. But somebody who you're married to, it's easy because you're just like them. You know what I mean? So yeah, she played a great game. New season starting. The season just ended. The season just ended. If you want a new season, probably UK would be your best bet because their season ended, I think, a month ago. So a new season is on the horizon for them. But Netflix is kind of like, they have a longer span of when the season comes back, because this is only their second season with UK. I think this is their fourth or fifth, something like that. And there's also Brazil, there's France, there's let me hold off on that one. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, there's different reiterations of the show. So yeah, that's the circle. What else y'all want to talk about? There's other shows as well that we could talk about. I don't watch Real Housewives. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just know the drama about Portia and the husband and the ooh child. Let's talk Ready to Love. Okay, what you want to talk about? I don't watch shows anymore, to be honest, except for Married at First Sight and Ready to Love. I'm watching Moesha for the first time right now on Netflix. Whew. How does that make you feel? All the jokes that are outdated and stuff. How am I doing today? I'm great today, Ogechi. Honestly, I had a lot of errands to run today, which is weird because I'm technically unemployed. So like, why do I have so many things to do? But I was able to do my makeup today, so I'm feeling away. I'm using a new mic today, so I'm feeling away, you know, like she got a little bit of exercise in today, so she's feeling away. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm still single. Still single. So that's trash. But other than that, I'm great. I'm great. Joel is going to pick V, of course. At this point, nobody else is going to pick V and nobody else is going to pick Joel, to be honest with you. That's all that I see happening. That's it. Which Guy I'm Ready to Love will be eliminated on Friday. Who's left? There's Cedric, there's Ron. Maybe Chris. He needs to go. I'm sorry. He's not doing anything. And I don't understand why he's still here. He's not doing anything. Oh, of course I watched Degrassi. Come on. How can you be a Canadian and not know Degrassi? Like, there are Americans who know Degrassi. Yes. Yes, I watched Degrassi Next Generation. Oh, yes. Oh, you said Joel is not gonna pick V. I don't know if I agree. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Stranger things have happened, man. Stranger things have happened. Honestly, the jokes on Moesha so far, I'm on season 1, episode 10-ish, aren't so bad. I found Girlfriends was cringe. Oh my goodness. Was anybody else upset at Girlfriends? I was like, this show really used to hit when it was hitting. But Girlfriends ain't hitting like it was. And I don't know if the comedy is outdated now or if it was a whole like scarcity thing to where it was one of the only all black shows that we could connect with, so we rocked with it because it's what we had. But it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. It really wasn't. So yeah, I agree. One show that did stand the test of time for me though was Keep Your Head Up. What? Keep Your Head Up. That's right. Living Single. Whew. Living Single was good. I rewatched the whole thing and I was like, still great. Still great. Degrassi Next Generation was my guilty pleasure, but Degrassi was messy back in the 2000s. I mean, Degrassi is basically um that time frame's version of Euphoria. These teenage kids be wilding, okay? Good night. Oh my gosh, you watched The Oval. I need a real conversation with people who are able to watch Tyler Perry sitcoms or like dramas. How how do you guys do it? I tried watching Sisters and I almost cut off my ears. I cannot do it. Oh, Wanda, wow. You are a trooper. You are a trooper. Bye, Miss Bell. William and his damn lesbians joke. That man was obsessed. I'm dead. Yes, ma'am. It's so good. Really. Are you sure? No, if you like it, I love it. Okay. If you like it, I love it. So, wow. I tried Sisters and The Oval. The acting and writing is unbearable. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can tell this was all filmed within 3 days. I'm just like, what is happening? Living Single is so good, Cinnamon. I agree with you. A Different World is still I rewatch A Different World every year. Every single year, I rewatch A Different World. And I know exactly how it's going to end. And I'm still like, yup, and I'm here. I'm here. I didn't get halfway through the first episode of Sisters. I just couldn't do it. Yo, Wanda, I need what you're on. Like, you're like, I need to find a way to grasp these shows. Like, I don't understand. Sisters is not as good as The Oval, you said. Okay, all right. If you say so. Child, I'll be wanting to fight Tyler Perry. But when he was partnered with Lionsgate, like, things were great. And, you know, now he's got his soundstage and everything. It's great, but child, it's painful. It's painful. Yeah. I don't get how they do it. I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't like the new one either. House of Pain used to be dope. Like, that used to be my show. I'll give it a try. Wanda says it's good. I'll give it a try. Okay, maybe it's because I have makeup on, so my eyes are just refusing to cry. But do you guys see it welling up at the least? I've been trying all live to show you guys that I can cry on demand, but it's just not working. Let me blink hard. I swear, normally I'm able to cry on demand, and I said I would cry on demand at some point during this live, but my eyes are like, girl, you put on makeup today. Who's crying for what? Who's trying to do that? Who's trying to do all that? The fact that Tyler Perry said probably that he filmed all them episodes and all those different shows in a few days really makes me want to have a sit down with this man. Child, I'm saying. Yeah, I rewatched Sister too. That was good. What is my dream job? I like that question because it has changed. I want to be, so I found a way to articulate it in a way that makes sense to me. I want to be like Queen Latifah or Jamie Foxx or Wayne Brady. Those people can act, they can sing, they can host, they, you know, like, they are very multifaceted entertainment personalities. And that's what I want to be. You know, I can sing. Oh gosh, I danced in college. Child. We don't need to talk about those days, but I can dance. I can somewhat act, if you ask me. I think I'm a good host. You know, when I do these interviews and whatever with people, I think I'm a good host, you know what I mean? So I would love to be like Wayne Brady or Jamie Foxx or Queen Latifah. That's the dream. A Fall from Grace was the height of what? Because to me, that was bottom of the barrel. Thank you, Diana. No, I don't watch Jocelyn's Cabaret. See, here's the thing, guys. Explicitly ratchet television, those days for me are gone. So, I'm sorry that I'm chewing all up in this mic. That is very disrespectful, and I apologize. But Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives, Bad Girls Club, Jocelyn, like, I can't. I hate the narrative that is pushed about Black people on shows like that. The height of the worst, dead. Agreed. So I can't get behind shows like that. Like, you know, then those clips go viral. Oh, damn, double homicide. Ooh, ha ha ha, funny. But like, y'all still on, like, y'all are still demonizing this woman for getting an abortion. Like, she got an abortion. Y'all ain't never got an abortion in this room? Really? Nobody else? I find that hard to believe. So just stuff like that. I can't. I need Black people to look good, or at least have a realistic representation of who we are. We are multifaceted. Some of us are ratchet and intelligent. You know, you could be like, Meg Thee Stallion got knees like Megan. But I'm still getting my education. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Don't do that. What's my favorite movie of all time? I'm kind of embarrassed to say because it has like 0 Black people. And I don't know if I should admit to that. So yeah. I don't watch as much ratchet like that, but Real Housewives of Atlanta has a hold on me. And I don't blame you. I wish I could get into the Housewives shows. I really wish I could, but I can't. I just can't do it. Like, explicitly watching Black women fight with each other is exhausting. Oh my gosh, it's exhausting. Especially when they're doing it for a check and making their life as salacious as a storyline as possible in order to gain more revenue. Like, that just doesn't sit well with me. I don't like it. I don't. It ain't Titanic. I ain't even seen that movie, child. I can't handle it either. Basketball Wives is the worst. That's why I love Ready to Love. Yeah, and Ready to Love has its issues, but at least for the most part, it's not no ratchet stuff. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, Tiffany made her admission, so I'll admit mine. It's The Proposal. I literally just watched it a week ago again. I almost know it word for word, and I'm embarrassed because here I am championing Black people, and my favorite movie is a movie that has 0 Black people. Well, it has that one guy who works at the desk, but yeah. You don't know The Proposal? Sandra Bullock? One of the best white actresses, like, on this planet. Child, I'm gonna finish this bottle in one sitting. Oh wow. Thank you, Tiffany. I feel seen. I feel very seen right now. Thank you so much. Oh, man. All right. I don't know what else to talk to you guys about. So if y'all ain't got nothing else, I've got nothing. I'm going to film a video about. See, I don't even know if I should do it because I don't. I hate talking about men that have nothing to do with my life no more. I feel like it's a waste of time. But I wanted to talk about different types of men that you'll experience on these dating sites based off of real DMs that I've gotten from real people. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to commit to doing that video, but that is a video idea that I have. Girl, you like what I like. You like what I love it, baby. That makes me happy. I feel like a lot of like you guys who are subscribed were the same for the most part. Y'all remember Bird Box? I liked Bird Box, and I know a lot of people were clowning Bird Box, but I liked Bird Box. You're still doing online dating? How is it going? I'm not doing it anymore. I literally just canceled my Facebook was the last one that I was doing. I just canceled it like yesterday. And here's why. Dating, is it even worth it? Or dating sites, is it even worth it? I mean, considering the fact that a lot of people have had success on dating sites, I would say yes. But the problem with dating sites is the fact that you have to sift through so many scrubs, man. Oh my gosh. There are guys who hit me up talking about, you want to look up and smoke and get drunk together? It's Tuesday. No, I don't. You want to hook up and come over to my house and da-da-da. I don't know you. I matched with you 26 minutes ago. You want me to come to your house? No. Or people like, wow, you're such a gorgeous, beautiful black woman. If I could so ever be pleased to get the opportunity to have an acquaintance with you and get to know you for who you really are. My nigga, ooh, sorry. My guy. Go away. Go away. Go away. I can't. So you do get those like diamond in the roughs, but the rough is rough, okay? The rough is rough. And you gotta have the same conversation 50 times. You know how many times? Okay, so I've been listening to the audiobook of Game of Desire, and basically, excuse me guys, I'm doing all kinds of disgustingness into this mic. I apologize. But basically, she teaches you how to be more approachable in person and on dating sites. So what I've done is I've changed the kind of pictures I've changed the kind of pictures that I put on my page, and I've also changed my bio, and I've changed how I approach guys that I'm really interested in. So I've actually been the one to initiate conversation. So let's say he says, you know, he's an entrepreneur, he's 26, he's 6'2", he went to Carnegie Mellon. I don't even know if that's a real school. He whatever, has no kids, doesn't smoke, blah 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 blah. Whatever his hobbies are, camping and spelunking. So the new thing that I've been trying to do is I hit them up and I say something based off of what I see there. So whether I say, oh, you went to this school, or you're into spelunking, or da 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 da, I'll be like, oh, what got you into spelunking? That's such an interesting hobby to have. That's what I've been starting to do. But then what I've been getting is niggas be saying, I gotta stop saying that word. Sorry. Guys be saying, you know, I like spelunking. I asked you how you got into it, and your response to me is, I like spelunking. So how do you expect you and I to form a relationship, if you're unable to tell me something as simple as, why do you do such a thing? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. So, what makes you think I'm gonna stick around in this damn conversation and engage with you when you're not even able to engage? No, no, no. Fedora, it doesn't even matter what spelunking is, okay? The point is, they have things that are interesting there, and I'm trying to be engaged and I'm trying to be, somebody who's into the things that you're into, or at least intrigued enough to want to ask about it. And your response is something as mundane as, because I like it. I'm sorry. You remember when you were 3 and your mama said to use your words? I'm going to need you to use your words. Simple as. Because these men who be 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, yes, I date that high, who don't know how to articulate themselves, I'm like, so what do you want me to do with you? If you're not willing to open up, and I'm not even asking you to be extremely vulnerable with me because you don't owe me that. I'm not asking you to tell me about your life story because you don't owe me that. But when I ask you, why do you like a certain thing? The least you could do is really get into the depths of why you got into it and not just say, because I like it. Goodbye. Goodbye. The girls are out here doing the most like, sir, please, I see right through you. I see right through you. Thank you, lovely P. I appreciate it. If I can't meet you organically, I'm not doing it. Too many scrubs out here in these streets. What was that for the book? The Game of Desire? Is that what you're asking about? The Game of Desire by Shan Boody. She wrote the book. But yeah, I feel like I find it hard to not connect with people, but I find it hard to find people who I actually am interested in romantically in the real world, especially because I automatically assume friendship. So unless in person somebody is explicitly like, I'm trying to get to know you romantically, I will never know. And even if I may have those feelings for you, I will never pursue that because I don't want to jeopardize the friendship that we've forged between the two of us. So that's why I personally go on dating sites, because I know my purpose of being on this dating site is to be in a relationship down the line. So if you come on here and you're not looking for that, then goodbye. You know what I mean? So yeah, in person, I would agree. I would want it to be something more like genuine and organic, but it's just hard for me to toe the line between, okay, wait, are we friends? Or like, am I catching a vibe? I'm the worst at catching a vibe. I can't catch a vibe and I can't flirt. Don't know how to do neither of those things. And sometimes I think I'm a catfish, but that's a story for another day. I was on Tinder for one day and a white guy said to me, guess what my favorite color is? Oh, good God. Oh, no. I said red. This man said black. I was like, sir, goodbye. And I swiped on this man by accident. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Oh, that is. Oh, no. I cannot believe he said that. I cannot believe he said that. See, again, my eyes don't want to cry. Do y'all see this? These tears are like, girl, you have makeup on. We are not coming out. I had to blink so hard to get it out. Oh, anyways. One day I'll show you guys that I can cry on demand. It's just not the day. A lot of time, even if they are real, their personality is catfish. I just don't have the energy. Yeah, I feel you. Hobbies are chilling and smoking. I don't know if these men know how to function without marijuana in their system. I don't know if they have the capability. See, now I'm irritated by this tear going down my face. Ugh. Like, I'm okay with, let me not say. All I'm saying is, if smoking is your life does not belong in mine. Like, it just doesn't. It doesn't. You can't trust them in person, definitely not on a dating site. I just like that on a dating site, at least you know that for the majority of the time, the premise is that somebody wants some kind of romantic relationship with you. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh no, we just homies. Because I can misconstrue that like nobody's business. I promise you guys, I hope to God someone in my real life does not watch this video, but I swear I'm in love with somebody who will forever see me as a friend. Oh my God. I said it. He will forever see me as a friend. And I'm just like, you have no idea. If you just came to me and said time and place, I would be there. So that's why I need to be on dating sites, because I need to know that you want to pursue me romantically, because I don't need no nigga coming to me talking about, okay, I'm just going to say the N-word because clearly I can't. But I cannot jeopardize a friendship and then have egg on my face when that guy comes to me talking about, girl, you was just a friend. Oh, baby, you. It's the fact that he said he likes spelunking, as if you didn't already gather that. Thank you. Or when guys are like, where do you live? It says Toronto. And they be like, oh, I live in Mississauga. I know. It says that. I can't. I can't believe his ignorance was that his pickup line. Child, I've had so many pickup lines. It's embarrassing. Cry tomorrow when Bree and Vince, Claire and Ryan and Virginia and Eric will say yes. Dead. I'm also wondering if I should go live for that or film a video. But if I go live for that, then I have to go live for the reunions. I don't know. I'll sleep on it. Oh damn. But can you stay friends with this man? Now that's a convo we need to have. Why? Why do we need to have that conversation? I mean, I've been friends with him, so of course we can be friends. Duh. Does it pain me? Absolutely. Do I die inside? Every day. But we friends. We friends. Do you believe we should stay friends with somebody that we have romantic feelings for, and they've made it clear they only see you as a friend? I feel like if you value the friendship, there's nothing wrong with that. It'd be one thing if they have romantic feelings for you and you can't get past the fact that they want you as more than a friend, and you will never be on that place and it actually genuinely bothers you. Then that's a different situation. But if you've decided that, yeah, okay, so you guys are saying be assertive, like talk to this person, da-da-da. This person, I'm just talking too much. This person knows that I have liked them. I've said that. Oh, this is going to sell exactly who it is. This is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Whatever. We're here now. Whatever. Who cares? So it's not like he doesn't know. But I know that he sees me strictly as a friend, and that's that on that. And I am not bothered by that. I'm not bothered by it at all. I'm not here like waiting around to see, oh, maybe he'll come around. I don't care. He doesn't have to come around. He never has to come around. Yeah, we are finishing this bottle in one go. Now you guys know how high my tolerance is. Done. I'm not one waiting, on the sidelines to be called in by the coach. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me that he would never see me that way. And I don't even know if it's a never, but that's how I have to process it in my head in order to be content with the fact that we're friends. So I don't feel the need to either break it off or say something in an attempt to see if a romantic relationship can be forged out of this. Like, I don't. I know I've said it, eh? I don't want egg on my face, gospel. That's really what it is. I hate looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Here's an example of me looking like Boo Boo the Fool. In university, there was this guy that I liked. Oh, y'all have a way of getting business out of me. Y'all are snaky. Ooh, I don't know how you did it, but you did it. You did it. Okay, whatever. I'm talking now, so let me just talk. I liked this man so much. It's probably the little wine. You're right. It's probably the one. I liked this man so much that whenever he was working, I made sure. Sorry, I just hate the sounds of chewing, so I don't want to chew into the mic. That's like disgusting. You're killing me, Fedora. I would always be around him when he was working. Especially because let me not say what year it was, but there was a year in university where I'd have classes all day, and then I think it was Tuesdays and Thursdays I had no classes at all. So I would be around him intentionally on Tuesdays and Thursdays in hopes that he would like notice me. And I do have to preface this by saying I started university at 17, okay? So I was still young and stupid. I was still young and very stupid. No, this is a different guy, gospel. This is a different guy. So I would just be around him, I would spark conversation with him, and we had similar interests and blah, 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 whatever, right? And then there came a point to where I was frustrated at the fact that like he would see me, but he wouldn't really give me that attention of like, you're somebody who I would consider pursuing. And it's funny when I look back at him now and I see the taste that I have now, he is nothing like what I would go for. Nothing at all. But I was like, you know what? Like, it's my first year of university. This is my first time liking, black men. I liked white men all throughout high school, child. So anyways, I started feeling away, and so I pulled back. So I stopped showing up Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, I limited my time with him and everything. And then he came up to me. He had the audacity to say to me, if I had come correct, would you have given me a chance? So I'm thinking to myself, here I am, a young woman, 17 on the cusp of 18. I probably was at 18 at the point that he asked me this question. And you knew I was interested in you. And you knew you had some sort of interest to me that you did exhibit, not to the point of me knowing for sure, but enough to keep me around. And you had the audacity to say, if I had come correct. So you knew you were stringing me along on purpose. You knew you were, enjoying having my presence around enough to where you could kind of play me like a puppet, but not enough to where I could see like a genuine relationship forming out of it. And once I stopped showing you that attention, that's when you decided to be like, let me now show her true interest. And from that day on, I knew I don't like games. I don't like games. I don't like them. I never dated in high school, even though I wanted to date this little white boy so bad. Oh, I wanted to date him so bad. I was his date to the banquet. Like, he put in work, okay? And I just was never in the headspace of wanting to date. Like, it's so young, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand what I could give somebody's son at that age, like for what. So finally I get into university and I like somebody, and I could tell that he liked me, but not enough to want to show me that he did. And then he gives me this whole, oh, well, if I would have come correct, why didn't you start correct? Why didn't you start correct? Why must you now want to step up when I've stopped giving you the attention that you thrived off of? No. And I had to tell him no, even though in my head I wanted so badly to say yes. Because I knew if I had given him a yes, he would have known, you know, I can be a waste man, but then show her what she wants and she would keep me around. I knew that. So I was like, no. Even if you came correct, I wouldn't have given you a chance, knowing that was a bold-faced lie, but I had to lie. I had to lie. A period. A period. A period. Ugh. He knew and he said nothing. Wait, he said to me, Fedora. He came to me. He knew he was stringing me along on purpose because he enjoyed the attention. He enjoyed a little naive girl, you know. Ooh, hi. I almost said his name. Ooh, child. Ooh, hi. I like you. Ooh, attention. He liked that. That was deliberate. And thank God I've never been the girl who chased after men. For what? Chased after a man? A man? I have more life value than to chase after a man. You hear me? Who you take me for? The boy in the story? No. I don't even know what he's doing in life. I know we live in this. Whatever. It's fine. I know we live in the same region. He doesn't. Wow. This is some truth serum, baby. He doesn't live in Toronto itself, but I know we live in the same region. However, we don't talk. I have no idea what he's up to in life. I have no idea if he's even alive. I don't know. But I'm just like, nah, that's okay. And no chasing. Okay. Had to keep that dignity intact, or else his head would have gotten too big. His head would have gotten big, and I would have started a pattern within myself of letting men treat me whichever way they wanted to, until it was just at my brink's end, and for them to be like, no, I'm good now. I'm a good guy now. No, we're not doing that. I've never been that kind of girl. You treat me right from the jump, or don't come to me at all. Ugh. They chase you and you don't chase for them. What does Nella Rose say? And that's on Piriana. That's on Piriana. Chasing, they can get a good head start and meet me right there because I'm not chasing. I'm not chasing nobody. For what? What am I chasing you for? This is totally way off topic from where we started, but I'm here for it. I don't even care. I'm so here for it. I've never been one to understand dating for the purpose of saying I'm dating. Even when I was a kid, my best friend had boyfriend after boyfriend. And I'm just like, okay. Even when there was a guy who I knew without a shadow of a doubt, God bless his little white boy heart. God bless his heart. Oh man, he liked me so bad. And I liked him. Oh my gosh. It took me like 4 years to get over that little boy. Okay? It took me so long to get over him. But even then, I was just like, us dating right now in high school is a waste of time. We can't go on proper dates. We don't have licenses. We don't have jobs. What are we doing? So I've just never, and it's funny because this isn't even something that's come from my parents. I don't talk about dating with my parents. My mom is under the belief that I'm hiding a secret boyfriend, and I'm not. I'm really not. She's just like, it's okay. If you have a guy, you can introduce him to us. I'm like, Mommy, there's nobody. She's like, okay. I'm like, no, Mom, I'm not dating anybody. She's like, you can bring him around. I'm just like, okay. All right. But something within me has always told me, unless a man is truly worth your time, do not give it. Don't give it. And I stand by that. I don't know where I got it from, but I stand by it. Girl, I don't care if he's interested. I don't give a damn. Even aesthetically, and this is no offense to him, it's just that my preference has changed. I wouldn't even find him attractive. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No, I had to think about it. No. The hardest thing is when you both actually really, really like each other, sparks flying everywhere, but you both were in situationships and have to do the right thing and stay away from each other. Damn, Nikki. I'm sorry. Fedora says my parents still think I'm a virgin, and that's fine with me, because I do not want to have that conversation with my Haitian parents at my big age. My parents don't even know that I drink alcohol. And even though my mom is subscribed, I highly doubt she has made it to this point of this live, because we were talking about TV shows at the beginning and she doesn't watch TV. So, and even if she does find out, whatever, I'm grown. What she gonna do? Beat me? Actually, it's possible. It's really possible that she could beat me. But yeah, even with the mess of history that I've had with men and all of that, I still want to date. And I still want to date Black men in particular. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Let one Black girl screw a Black man over and they swear all of us off for eternity. Black men have been screwing us over for God knows how long, and we still choose them. Isn't that crazy? What you mean the wine isn't full, girl? This wine ain't doing nothing to me. This wine ain't doing nothing to me. I want to date so bad. I want a guy comes to you and he asks you, if he can take you to such and such a place at such a time, and you show up in a specific attire, and he pays for the date and he walks you to his car. Whatever you do at the car is your business. And, when you get home, he texts you and asks if you got home safe. And he tells you, he had a great time and, he's expecting to see you again. Like, that's what I want. But this is the men of today. Yo, you trying to come over? No, I'm not. I'm really not. And I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that you just assumed that I'd be willing to pull up to your house when I don't know you. I don't pull up to the houses of people I do know. You know what I mean? Like, I I'd be so annoyed because it'd be like attractive. It'd be attractive. When I say attractive men, I'd be like, oh man, if you just acted right for like a couple weeks, you could get exactly what you was looking for in the beginning of this conversation. You would get it. You would get it. But because you show your ass so soon, you ain't never gonna get it. Never. Ever. There was this guy, and I don't know if I should have been flattered or terrified, but thanks. But everything I was doing, so I told him I had to run an errand to Hamilton. Hamilton is like, what, an hour and a half? I don't know, from Toronto. And he was like, can I come with you? No, I don't know you. I matched with you like yesterday. And then when I broke my wrist, he's like, let me take you to the hospital. Again, no. I need to really know you to be comfortable enough to get into your car, or, you know, it was just a lot of things where I'm just like, no. And then when it came to like setting up a date, he wanted me to set it up. And when I asked about it, I was like, hold on, am I courting you or are you courting me? He's like, well, I'm just trying to get to know the queen. And I'm like, yeah, but you're making the queen bow down to a peasant. Not that I'm considering myself a queen and him a peasant, but it's like, since when am I the one who has to pursue a guy? I don't know if that's this whole, 2021, like equal, blah, blah, blah. If that's equality, I don't want it. I'm not pursuing you. Me? Pursue you? No, ma'am. No, sir. Mm-mm. No. No, no, no. No. Mm-mm. Never. That would never happen. Ever. Me? Pursue a man? I can put things out there like, I'm feeling you. I like your vibe. If ever you want to hang, that's cool, whatever. But now it's on you. Now you got to be the one to be like, okay, this is the time, this is the place. I'll see you there. And you're going to be on time. And you're going to smell good. And you're going to dress great. But for me to set... Come on, man. Come on. He called me the queen. He did. He did. Those were his words, not mine. Those were his words, not mine. It was nice for him to offer to accompany me, gospel, but it was the fact that he didn't understand that as a woman, you can't just relinquish your safety like that. I do not know you, and you want to scoop me up and take me to the hospital. I'm having faith that my final destination will be the hospital. The reality is that might not be the case. So the fact that men have the luxury to say things like that, or to be like, yo, come through, come to my house. I don't know you. I don't know you. And to the women who are able to do that, all the power to you. That's great. I'm not that kind of woman. I'm not going to pull up to somebody's place when I don't know him. And the fact that he, as a black man, was fine as hell. Oh, God. Oh, he was so fine. Had the audacity to not think of the safety of a black woman and the fact that I cannot just hop into a stranger's car. I don't have that luxury in life. It just blew my mind. It blew my mind. That's how you end up on the news. That's how you end up on the news. The offer was a kind gesture, yeah, but the safety thing completely went over his head for sure. I was just like, sir, what? No. The bottle is officially done. I've had 2 relationships in my life. My first love, I I've had 2 relationships. Oh my gosh, I said that so mashed up. In my life, my first love I met on my very first trip to the US, and there began a 3-year whirlwind long distance relationship, both traveling back and forth. Where do you live? Or where did you live at the time? That's how I feel. That's how I felt. It was like dating in Houston. Guys will get your number and ask you to pull up. It's grimy. It's mainly annoying because it's like I've made it a deliberate point to put that I'm looking for something serious on my profile. My bio is, something thoughtful. I have more than just one picture, and none of them are provocative on top of that. And the fact that you've reduced me to a booty call. I'm offended. And I don't understand why you aren't offended either. It's grimy. What the hell is pull up? What the hell is pull up? What you want me? What? What? No. Long distance relationships, my cuddling self could not survive. Listen, when I tell you, I just miss the touch of a man. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am just putting my business on here on the internet. But it's true, man. Just a good makeout session should set me right for another 2 years. It's been 2 years. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no, not quite 2 years, but almost. They don't make men like our dads. My sister and I say that all the time. And low-key, I hate my dad for it because my parents have the marriage that I wish I hope to build. But then I'm like, these niggas are useless. At least I'm not at 17 years, but I'm getting there. I'm 24 years. I ain't never been in no relationship. I'm over it. It's gotten to the point. Let me hold my tongue. Let me not say that because let me not say nothing. Let me not say nothing. But stick to your boundaries. For me, I prefer knowing someone as a friend. First, my husband and I were best friends in high school. That's dope. Me being with anybody from high school is definitely a hell no. Just because now what I'm looking for is a black man. And I went to a very white school. So that's not really in my, thing anymore. Maybe from university, but all those guys, like, I know everybody they've slept with. And I'm most likely friends with your ex. That's embarrassing. You're not gonna have me out here like Portia. It's not happening. It's not happening. We'll call this Dating Chronicles Tuesday 101. Honestly, my life on Mondays, that basically is what it would always turn out to be. It would always turn out to be talking about dating. Because I'm so tired of being single. Like, ugh. I'm so over it. I just need somebody's son to come correct, to scoop me up and be like, I'm trying to date you. How you feel about that? And have him be somebody who I'm actually attracted to. And let's do the damn thing. Come on. I want him Houston built. Okay. A little chunky man. Okay. Bald head and a beard. If you got hair, that's cool too. You know what I mean? Got a deep voice. Nice chocolate skin. I can't find that nowhere. Not here. Not in Canada. Ciao. Good men are still out there. Good people are still out there. They just find out there. Just find yourself and the rest will come. Just stick to your boundaries, ladies. If you don't have standards, get some, period. Me neither. I've had situationships, but I don't want nothing serious in my early 20s. I'm 22 and I've been a student almost all my life. I want to discover me more first. And I respect that. I have found myself though. I've been discovered. Okay? It's time for me now to be discovered by somebody else. Well, seeing that I am now married to the second person I've ever been in a relationship with for 11 years now. Nah, I won't do it again. And I don't blame you, Nikki. It is ghetto out here. I see why a lot of people are like, if I don't make it with my husband, I'm done. I'm not doing it again. I do not blame you. It is ghetto. These streets suck. Oh, these streets are trash. Oh, look, Fedora just said it. The quality of black man. She's saying in Montreal, I'm saying Toronto. Trash. Absolute trash. So did I. White school, only 2 brothers, my younger brother and my neighbor. There were more black people than just 2 in my school, but like it was either my relatives or friends of my relatives or people who knew my older brothers. So that wasn't going to fly. That wasn't going to fly at all. And my older brothers don't like when I date older guys. But that's what I like. If you're between the age of 26 and 32, what's gay? What's gay? That's all I'm saying. Show you an example of what? I don't know what we're talking about right now. The dating scene is horrible. It's trash, man. Dating scene is trash. But as a 26-year-old virgin back then, trust me, I was not looking to be in a long-distance relationship. But I met him and we fell head over heels with each other. Yeah, but where did you live? I want to know how long of a distance this relationship was. Because me, even without the, Chapman test, I would have known that my love languages are physical touch and quality time. And if I can't physically touch my mans, and if I can't spend in-person time, I don't know if I would survive. The only long distance that I'm able to accept like now is somebody in New York, because I'm planning to move to New York anyways, or if I actually lived in the States and somebody was long distance there, because flying back and forth is easy. In Canada, to fly across country is like $500. So long distance is very the opposite of feasible. Whatever that word is. Unfeasible? Sure. Let's go with that. Oh, it has been 2 hours, you guys. Wow. Lord, if you run out of husbands, please just say so. Listen, okay? He's done. He ain't making no more. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, you were giving us a description of your ideal suitor. Oh, was I? Okay, I'll tell you. Honestly, at this point, I'm completely prepared to be single for the rest of my life. I don't know about all that. But my ideal man, okay, let's get into it. See, here's the thing. Just because I create an ideal does not mean that anything outside of that cannot come at me. So if anybody ends up watching this and they're like, oh, I don't fit that archetype, don't worry about it, boo-boo. I could still work with a couple things, all right? Ideally taller than me. I'm 5'9". That's not too hard to accomplish, okay? I would like him to be chocolatey, like me, or darker, because I like chocolate. I would like him to, have a beard, a full one, a flourishing one, and one that is soft, because sometimes when the rough hair be rubbing on your face, it don't feel nice. It doesn't feel good. And I like a bald head. I do. I do. Between the ages of 26 to 32, I can compromise with a 25. 24 is kind of pushing it. 23, don't even bother looking my direction. It's not happening. Okay. Um, Thank you, Chris. Thanks. Um, I like my men respectful, period. Um, I don't want a Zimbabwean, and I know that's like messed up because I'm a Zimbabwean, but I feel like the Zimbabwean community is very small, and I don't need my business to be circling around the people. That's number one. Number two, for the most part, I've seen a lot of mess that Zimbabwean men have done, and I just don't even want to make myself susceptible to any of that. I don't want any parts of it. Okay? So, no. He could be African. I would need him to be an African person. If he was African, I would need him to be raised in either the UK or North America just so he understands a more westernized culture, because at the end of the day, I've been raised in Canada. I have different belief systems. I have, different ways of raising children, different ways of keeping a house than, your typical African woman. If you want that, it's not going to be me. So if he's African, he's going to have to understand Western culture. If he's American, he got to be from Houston. Okay, he got to be from Houston or New Orleans. I could take New Orleans. All right. Atlanta, even though I heard a lot of Atlanta men are kind of squiggly, but you know what I mean? Like, I need them blackity black, black, black. That's really it. That's really it. I said it above Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. Oh, I missed that. I totally missed that. Damn. That was long distance for real. Wow, you did that. You did that. Damn. He was originally from the Caribbean. Oh, he was from Grenada. I was talking to a guy from Grenada. Oh, he was so nice. But he had kids. He had 2 kids. Ooh. But yes, that's, wow. You did that. Okay, Houston. I need him to be from Houston. Did you find being 5'9" that you are approached by shorter men? Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is. Being a tall, thick, I don't consider myself thick. I believe that I'm just chunky. Woman, I think to them it's an accomplishment of some sorts, and it's so weird. I'm just like, I don't want you. Like, I don't know if you guys know Big Jazz 2 Live. Love her. Love her relationship. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Her man is so small. And I'm just like, I'm already a big girl. I'm a big girl both ways, width and height. Okay? I can't be with no little man. I need a man to really, like, when he hold me, he holding me. You know what I mean? Like, when we in the street, we in the street. That's what I need. That's what I need. Makes sense to me. He needs to understand the culture. He can't ask for your hand in marriage by presenting you or your parents with a goat. Funny enough, my dad actually wants the dowry. He's not getting it. Poor thing. Their mentality is a bit different as far as Black men who live in America go. 100%. 80 and you're 6 foot? Shut up. Wow. I'm 6 foot and got approached by a man significantly shorter than me, and it's so annoying. It's like, what am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? In these streets, I look like I'm your caretaker. It doesn't, like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Culture is so basic. I had an ex and we clashed a lot when he started making homophobic comments, expecting me to laugh with him 100%. 100%. If we can't relate on basic fundamentals, child, what are we doing? What are we doing? Put them in my pocket. My pockets are full. My pockets are full. I don't have space. I don't have space. My parents are Haitian and my husband's parents are from Trinidad. At least they're all Caribbean. At least that kind of makes sense. Please know I understand standing 5'11" now, 244 from 283. And yes, I'm proud of all of me. 100%, baby. 100%. 100%. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. Yo, we are all over the place with these conversations. You guys are, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Yeah, I just need me a tall, chocolatey, handsome man to say, worry no more. That's all I need. And I've come to the realization that I may never find that living in Canada. I'm just not going to find it. Not even any of my friends have dated a guy who looks like the kind of guy that I want. I just want a guy who, like, when he, I lied. There was a guy one time at a party, and it was a great night. But I never got his number, and I never saw him again. Well, Chris, you got it easy. Chris ain't got to worry about nothing. You 5'3". Kevin Hart is taller than you. Oh my gosh. Child, I am reminiscing because that was the one guy. And I remember coming to my friends after that party and being like, for the first time, I've hooked up with somebody who's actually my type. And I don't think I will ever find somebody like that again. And ever since then, it has been true. Living in this rank country, I've never been able to find a guy who fits aesthetically what I would wish to have. And mind you, I'm not even somebody who's like stuck on aesthetics like that. I have like guys who are shorter than me. I have like 3 guys who are shorter than me. And I don't mean shorter as in I'm 5'9" and he's 5'8". I mean, I'm 5'9" and he's 5'5". Okay? So I'm not one of those girls who gets hung up on aesthetics, but like my ideal, it has only come once and it has never come again. It's never come again. But tall men be putting things where you can't reach so they can look at your ass. That's funny. I'm 5 seconds and thicker than mud. Ooh, I love that. As we say in the Caribbean, and I can't do it with shorter men, tiny men. I love to feel the strength of... Oh, man, yes. Ooh, y'all have me thinking into my memory archives. Ooh, child. Part of the reason it's hard to leave my ex was that he was 6'5". Oh, you poor thing. Oh, he was 6'5". That is so rare. And then you cannot be a man and have smaller feet than I do. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, that's funny. I'm 5'2" and I've hooked up with a 6'1" man. It was awkward. We can't even dance together, child. Oh my gosh. I like men that are blue black. No, blue black. Yo, I like men that are blue black. But they don't seem to like me. Elin, you got to go to Ghana, South Africa, or Nigeria. Period. Go home, sis. I gotta go home because it's not here. Oh, it's not here. Honestly, as long as they're my height, I'm okay with that. But taller is always a bonus. 100%. Oh my. You guys have me in tears. Oh. Oh my gosh. And these aren't even the fake tears that I was trying to, these are real tears. Ooh, you guys. I wanted to take a picture and post it on Instagram. So much for that. Oh no. Not blue black. Oh my gosh. Blue black actually has me. She said, I like my man blue black. Blue black, yo. So you like them from Sudan. You like them chocolate. Okay. Sudanese people are always tall too, so that's a plus. Oh, this is hilarious. You guys are so funny. I love you guys so much. Oh my gosh. But I feel you, Adian, when you said as long as they're my height. That's why I'm not pressed if a guy's like 5'9". I'm like, whatever. At this point, I will take it. If you were, 6 foot and above, that's great. But if we could start at 5'9", cool. And then when these 5'2" girls be dating guys who are 6'2", why? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. There's this stigma in the US that black don't F with black. It's over here too. It's over here too. And I don't know why, because we hella stupid lit, as African Beauty would say. Like, what's wrong with us? What you can find over there, you can find over here. Whatever. Dark skin is so regal to me. When I got darker in the summer, nobody can tell me nothing. I feel like a goddess. And I love that for you. When I get darker in the summer, I want to scrape it off. But I love that for you. I love that for you. See, Lovely P, now we have to fight. Now you have to unsubscribe. Now you have to unsubscribe. You have to. You have to. Because we're going to get into an altercation now. We are. How old's your husband? How old's your husband? How old is he? If he's in my age range, we really gonna fight. We gonna fight for real. Come on, man. God put you together. God put you together. Did he really? Come on, sis. Come on, man. Why you do us like that? Why you gotta do us like that? Mm. Yeah, Fedora, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I be wanting to scrape it off just because I'd be like, my face is already so much darker than my body, and it's so hard to match my it's so hard to match my skin. So when I'm like, my face is getting darker, no thank you. No. I'm sorry. No. No. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Oh, for a second I thought I stopped streaming. I was gonna be upset. Okay, we good. I'm gonna go off in 15 minutes, okay? No more of this, like, sad talk. I can't. I get no DMs from black men, but every other Reese be checking. And that's why I was so close to dating that little white boy, because it was so rare for me to get, like, proper attention from black guys. White guys were actually showing me attention, and they were polite with it. Like, They didn't just assume that because they were pursuing me, I should give them the time of day. And I feel like that was the case with a lot of black men. They're like, you're a black girl. You should want to be with me because I'm a black guy. No, that's not the case. So the fact that there was men, and they just happened to be white, who were kind to me, who were respectful, who, I mean, I don't count it as a date, but the guy from high school asked me to be his date to a banquet. Like, always respectful, always cordial. And I was just like, why can't I get this from black men? I want them so bad, but they be doing a disservice to themselves. And I don't understand why. You know what's the strangest thing? Those fun-sized short men are so used to love on me, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Where the muscle back? No. No, you did not just say wear them as a backpack. Oh, Lord of mercy. No, but for real. I literally texted my friend the other day and I'm just like, I appreciate when guys, you know, show me interest, because like with Facebook dating, like they can comment on specific pictures and they'd be like, you're so beautiful. Like, I just want to get to know you. And then I look and they're thinking they're 5'5". What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? Put you on my hip? You can't pin me to a wall. Did I just expose myself? Getting pinned to a wall is nice. Ugh, I'm just saying. Ain't no 5'5" pinning me to no wall. Like, it's not happening. It's not. So, y'all can keep the fun size. I don't want it. I don't. Diana says dark skin is it Diana or Deanna? I always be forgetting. Like Fedora said, it's regal. I get hit on every day. Oh, I get hit on by everybody, but then again, I'm very blessed. That's dope. Child, I wish I had whatever sauce you putting on them. I think you could set a height limit for Facebook dating, no? You can, but some people be slipping through. They do. I just can't wait to like take a trip to Texas and leave my location there, even when I come back, because I'm done. Period, alien. Period. Period. Okay? Lazy. Boy needs to know how to dance. That too. I love a guy with some rhythm. Show me what moves you got. And it's not even me comparing to like what you could potentially be like in the bed. I don't care. I just want to see that you got that sauce. You got that swagger. You know, you got that je ne sais quoi. Yes. I agree. And one thing about me, I'm a dance. My man needs to be able to dance too. Yes. I gotta bring my live on Mondays back. I miss talking to y'all about absolutely nothing. I miss it. We're gonna do it next week, because I don't think there's any shows that are airing on Monday right now for a while. So I'm gonna bring it back and we're gonna talk about absolutely nothing. I miss y'all. You can't be standing there when I'm busting down around and all over him. Period. If I'm throwing him back, I need somebody to catch it. Okay. I'm not gonna throw it back to nobody. I'm not gonna throw it back to a wall. I'm not gonna throw it back to somebody who's stiff. I need you to catch it. Come on. Mama, if you've made it to this point, don't judge me. I'm a grown woman. I could do what I want. Oh, man. We can't go to carnival and you out here looking all stiff as a broom, embarrassing me and my ancestors. Not the ancestors, child. Whew. Not from the ancestral plane. I don't get you're pretty for a dark skinned girl anymore. Not since high school. You have to change up your environment. I worked in finance in New York City. Yeah, I don't get you're pretty for a dark skin anymore. And even if they did say that, they know they'd get mollywopped. They would get mollywopped all across these streets. So don't do it. I don't fight, but for comments like that, I will. I will take my fist to somebody's face. So, yeah. You do want to know. I forget what I was saying. What do you want to know? I can see my ancestors giving me the stink eye. Child. Listen. Oh, man. I went to Columbia last year and I got your pretty for a black girl so many times. But yes, high school was definitely your pretty for a dark skinned girl world. I mean, when you go to other places, I kind of get it though. Like when my friends and I went to Vancouver, which I know is still in Canada, there were a lot of Asians in the place that we were staying at. And like a lot of these people seem to just have not seen a lot of black people. And I don't find that out of the realm of possibility because even where I went to school, where I went to university, a lot of people would say things like, wow, can I touch your hair? Like, wow, like they were so fascinated about black people. So when you do travel to a place that's a little bit foreign, I understand the whole like, oh wow, like black people can be beautiful. It's still disrespectful as hell. And it's still an unnecessary comment. But I'm more prone to understanding why that comment was said. You know what I mean? I think you'd be better off with me in New York. I'm coming. I'm literally coming to New York next year. A couple of friends and I are working on that. We're seeing the whole visa situation. We're looking at what areas are good to live at. I'm trying to see how I can justify YouTube as a proper job. But it's literally in the works. We're literally planning to come to New York next year. So we coming, boo. I actually was told once that your skin is so dark, but your face is so delicate. The audacity of some boys out here. What? Yo, that. Wow. Wow. Latin American is rough on black people, yeah. I don't understand how some people think saying pretty for a dark skin is a compliment. That's wild. Same. 100%. It's the ignorance for me. Again, more West Indian men prospects, different perspective, more likely to woo and pay bills, understand the providing aspect of things. I believe so. I believe so. Why New York City? I'm mainly going there for my friends. So one of my friends is in film production and the other one is an aspiring actress. And so for them, they would like to be in New York and really get, into the industry in one of the places that's considered a hub. Me personally, I've just always wanted to leave Canada. I'm tired of this place. So I would join them, but eventually my plan is to go to California because that's where I feel like a lot of entertainers thrive. And that's what I want to do. I want to be an entertainer. So that's why New York, but New York for me is definitely like a 1 to 2 year term. And then hopefully I want to migrate to California. Is YouTube my full-time job basically now? Yeah. Basically, yep. New York City meet and greet. If ever my channel gets big enough to do like a meet and greet, 100% I would do that. Are you kidding? Oh, that'd be so dope to actually meet you guys in like in person. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. I just had the same reaction as Elaine clutched my imaginary pearls. For real. I was so offended and I wasn't even there. I lived in New York and I was born in Brooklyn, but cost of living recently moved up to Philly. But you have a better chance what you're looking for dating wise. I fully agree. Cost of living in Toronto is ridiculous too, so I feel like we're already used to that. So it shouldn't be much of a change going from Toronto to New York. Definitely visit first is expensive. Yeah. Well, what I didn't visit Toronto before I moved here. I didn't even have a job. And I came anyways. I'm like that. I'm like, ooh, new place, let's go. Don't even think about it. Because if you think about it, you're not gonna end up going. I actually was supposed to live with somebody when I came out here. And they thought about it too long. They didn't end up coming. Now it's almost 3 years. They could have been here for 3 years. I'm from Cali. Most of the guys are either fine as hell and have no brain cells or ugly but interesting. Shame. You're trying to leave too? Me too, sis. Once I get my degree, girl, and I'm a pray that you get that degree quick time so we can be out of here. We need to leave. We need to leave. We pay for the healthcare here, but stay in Canada. I know. I wouldn't, but don't get it twisted. I'm not relinquishing my Canadian citizenship. I'm just going on a visa, okay? Because y'all over there in the States with this, paying for everything business, no. I like this free healthcare. It works in my favor. I am very accident prone, and I need those things to pay for themselves, okay? 100%. All right, y'all. It has been 15 minutes since the time that I said I'm going to clock off. Oh, one more thing. Elaine, New York City is a transit city. Some people stay, but there was a mass exodus even before the pandemic because it's just such a hustle, very heavy city. The grind gets exhausting. 100%. I mean, so was Toronto. I don't think you guys realize, like, from where I'm coming from to where I live now in Toronto, it actually was a culture shock for me. In the same country, it was such a culture shock. And I didn't have a car the first 2 years that I lived here. I only just got a car now, and that's just because my parents had to leave the car with somebody. So I'm cool with the hustle and bustle. I love it. I love it. I'm totally fine with it. Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. So true. You go to the doctor for pink eye and come out with a $3,000 bill. Fedora, tell them Toronto's not no lay business. Like, it's expensive. Y'all will be paying for a studio apartment that looks as big as my bedroom, and it'll be like $1,300. Dead ass. So I'm fully prepared. I'm fully prepared to live in a place that is hella expensive and super hustle and bustle. I'm totally fine with that. I definitely want to visit, but the thing is, it's a pandemic, and I'm only halfway vaccinated right now. There's a vlog of that coming out soon, but it's kind of hard to visit any kind of place right now. But yeah, I definitely want to visit. It's on the list. Good night, Gospel. Good night. No. I'm aware. Listen, I'm aware it's expensive, guys. I'm aware. That is not lost on me. Trust me, I'm aware. I'm aware. Oh no. Oh no, lovely P. That's sad. But yes, good night, everybody. If you watch Married at First Sight, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a live or a video. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah. I'm having a hard time saying goodbye. No, goodbye. Goodbye for real. See y'all tomorrow for Married at First Sight. See y'all Friday for Ready to Love. And I might post a cover on Friday because I got a new mic and I really want to try it out. And yeah, that's it. Do a live, you said? Okay, Adian, just for you. Just for you. Oh, and Fedora, just for you too. All right. Good night, y'all.